The LeBron factor cannot be understated here because his influence has always stretched far beyond the stat sheet. When LeBron James wants something, history shows that front offices across the league either bend, shift, or completely reshape themselves to meet the moment. He is not just a superstar. He is the gravitational center of any franchise he joins. And if he decides that Klay Thompson is the missing piece, then suddenly those minimal assets become conversations, those unlikely scenarios turn plausible, and the Lakers front office begins asking itself a very uncomfortable question. What if LeBron is right again? Because the truth is, LeBron doesn't see Klay the way fans do right now. He doesn't see the cold shooting nights, the labored movement, or the shrinking role in Dallas. He sees a competitor who once torched his teams with a single flick of the wrist. He sees a killer who dropped 11 threes in Game 6. He sees the man who guarded him possession after possession in the finals and never flinched. He sees championship equity, playoff poise, and muscle memory built under the brightest lights this sport has ever seen. And LeBron has always valued those qualities more than analytics, more than age curves, more than public perception. So the question that looms over Los Angeles right now isn't whether Klay Thompson is washed. It's whether LeBron James believes he's salvageable. And that's what makes this entire situation so electric. Because if LeBron says yes, it won't matter what the numbers say today. It won't matter what Dallas thinks of his decline. It won't matter what social media calls him. All that will matter is belief. And if LeBron believes, the Lakers will move mountains to make it a reality. But belief doesn't fix basketball problems. Belief doesn't restore lateral movement. Belief doesn't rewind the clock on two surgically repaired legs. And that's the razor-thin edge the Lakers are standing on right now. The gap between hope and hard truth. Because while a LeBron-Klay AD trio sounds poetic, nostalgic, even destiny-driven, the game has changed. The league has changed. Father Time has sharpened his blade. And Klay Thompson, for all his brilliance, is not that 25-year-old flamethrower anymore. The Lakers know this. The front office knows this. The fans know this. But the allure of what he once was continues to pull at them like gravity. In the minds of many, all it takes is one night, one streak, one heater, one reminder, for the old Klay to emerge again. And for a team desperate to contend before LeBron's window slams shut forever, that whisper of upside becomes intoxicating. Yet the situation in Dallas cannot be ignored. Because this isn't just a story about Klay and the Lakers. It's a story about a franchise that bet big on a legend and instantly regretted it. Dallas believed they were adding a stabilizing presence, a floor spacer with championship nerves. Instead, they got inconsistency, declining mobility, and a player who feels like a ghost walking through a system he doesn't understand. The disappointment from the Mavericks is palpable. You can almost feel the frustration seeping out of practice reports, post-game interviews, and quiet leaks to the media. When a team starts whispering this loudly, it's no longer whispers. It's a siren. And that siren is what pulled the Lakers back into the picture. But make no mistake, this isn't just a basketball decision. This is a legacy decision. For Klay. For LeBron. For the Mavericks. For the Lakers. Because if Klay ends up in purple and gold, the narratives will write themselves. The hometown hero returns. The father's legacy continues. The dynasty shooter joins the modern king. The old rivals become brothers in arms. It would be the kind of storyline the NBA lives for. But only if it works. If it doesn't, then the Lakers risk becoming the next team to pay the price for chasing ghosts. And Klay Thompson risks ending his career not as a beloved superstar who gracefully aged out of the league, but as a fading star passing from team to team, hoping to find light in a room that keeps getting darker. And that is the real tragedy hidden beneath the rumors. The fear that we're not watching a chapter but an ending. LeBron doesn't want to believe that. Klay doesn't want to believe that. And Lakers fans certainly don't want to believe that. But the NBA has never been gentle with its icons. When decline comes, it comes quickly. And for the first time in his career, Klay Thompson is staring down a future he can't shoot his way out of. Dallas wants out. Los Angeles wants in, but only on their terms. And Klay? He's caught between the franchise that took a chance on him and the franchise he always seemed destined to join. Every missed shot, every slow rotation, every benching, every rumor. It all pushes him closer to a moment that could redefine the final years of his career. And as the trade deadline inches closer, the question grows louder, sharper, more urgent. Is Klay Thompson still a difference maker, or is he a memory that teams are paying for? The Mavericks think they know the answer. The Lakers think they can rewrite it. And LeBron James, watching, analyzing, calculating from the sidelines, believes that some stories deserve a better ending. What happens next could shape the futures of two franchises and possibly the legacies of two iconic players. But one thing is certain. If Klay Thompson ends up in Los Angeles, it won't just be a trade. It'll be a reckoning. If you've been following every twist of this saga, let me know your take in the comments. Should the Lakers take the risk on Klay? Should Dallas cut ties before things get worse? And do you think Klay has one more great run left in him, or are we watching the sunset on a legendary career? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation because this story is far from over, and the next chapter might just change the NBA.